DICE have announced huge bug fixes coming to Battlefield 2042 in the next couple of weeks. Different gadgets and specialists have been removed from the game because of their game-breaking bugs. And of course, the community are not very pleased with the current state of Battlefield 2042. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to discuss it all in this video. Let's get into it. But hey guys, and welcome. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Battlefield daily updates and information and go into detail of the things that have been removed from the game because they are broken and things that the team over at DICE are working on to try and make the game feel a little bit more complete, polished, and just better in general. And of course, some of the brand new updates that have been leaked by Tom Henderson as well, which are going into detail around some of the new patches and fixes that are being pushed out later after launch. And again, we're going to be detailing all of those in this video. I think Battlefield Daily is going to be a new series on the channel where again we discuss everything new from the Battlefield, everything that DICE are looking at this moment in time, just to keep you up to date with everything that's going on in the world of Battlefield. Of course, if that is interesting to you and you guys want to hear everything up to date with Battlefield going forward, then of course make sure you are subscribed to the channel and of course ring that notification bell to be notified when a video does go live to keep up to date with everything latest at Battlefield. Make sure you guys of course do drop a like on today's video as well, we much appreciated, and of course lets me know that you're enjoying these as well. Now of course covering the first story of today, and it's around the changes made to the breakthrough mode in Battlefield 2042. Now this is the second all-out warfare mode that you can go on and play, and there's been quite a few changes that DICE have made to this mode to make it appeal a bit more to the community and the players playing the game. Anyway, it goes into detail and says that here are some insights on the new breakthrough changes that we've just set live to the servers. They've increased the number of starting tickets from 400 to 600. They've also raised the number of tickets gained by attackers on claiming a sector to 300. These changes are now live on the servers. Players on 64-player Breakout will also find that we've made similar changes. Increased the numbers of starting tickets to 300, and again, raised the number of tickets gained by attackers on claiming a sector to 150. These changes are also live. And of course, there's been a lot of feedback around the breakthrough mode not being exactly the most casual experience because everything is just go, go, go. It's an absolute clusterfuck and everything's going at 1,000 miles an hour. So hopefully some of these changes will, again, prolong the game a bit more and, yeah, hopefully try and reduce the speed a little bit of the game mode and yeah, make it a little bit more casual. In other news as well, the team over at DICE are looking into rubber banding, which is a big problem in Battlefield at the moment, and again, this is the next story to cover. We spent our day investigating the reported instances of rubber banding that most commonly appears on all-out warfare. This is an issue occurring on our side and we're all over it. Thanks for helping support this. We'll keep you updated on our known issues pages. And of course, on the back of this, DICE have actually put out a temporary fix to try and reduce and mitigate the server performance and rubber banding issues, although it's not really worked too well. But again, it has slightly improved since before the update or temporary fix was pushed out. Also, another thing that DICE have done around the rubber banding issue is actually disable the proximity sensors that you can use as a gadget. And again, this is the update here as well. For the next 2 hours, we've temporarily disabled the proximity sensors to aid us with our investigations on the rubber banding issues. This is a throwable slot gadget that is unlocked at rank 22. Please adjust your loadouts. We'll be back in 2 hours with an update. We're going to sustain this temporary change and keep the proximity sensors inactive for the time being. We'll let you know when this throwable has been re-enabled. Our investigations have shown that this change is helping to improve server performance. To be fair, I can kind of see where this is because the proximity sensor will consistently, especially on breakthrough, it will consistently highlight and give you assists, etc., and different XP at the bottom of the screen, and it always has to be active when you throw this into really crowded areas. So I can see this if loads and loads and loads are being thrown in different areas that are really high traffic areas, then I can see this attributing to lag and different server performance issues. So again, maybe this is something they need to look into, but again, this is one of the reasons why they've actually disabled it. And yeah, unfortunately, the XP you get from proximity sensors is no more at the moment. Again, on the back of this, we have another issue here. So this is a known issue at the moment. An unintended consequence of this change causes for your selected throwables to display incorrectly on the deploy screen. The throwable you choose will ultimately be the one that you deploy with. We've updated our known issues list. And again, these known issues lists can be found. Again, I'll leave it all in the description down below. Go and check it out if you want to see exactly what they're aware of at the moment and what is being looked into. But again, there's a lot, by the way. I'm just saying there's a lot of known issues with this game because it's not in a very good state. But anyway, it's all there if you guys want to go check it out as well. And of course, there are all the issues at the moment that are being looked into by DICE and to make the game a little bit more of a better experience for the community. And again, hopefully they can resolve and mitigate all of these issues too. Now, going on from the known issues and going on to more leaks and different things that are going to happen and further updates, again, things like quality of life updates, content updates and stuff like that. So again, this will be an interesting one to look at as well. So this is obviously a tweet from Tom Henderson. He goes into detail and says the day one patch will obviously be on November the 19th, which is the launch patch, which will again give you additional bug fixes and stuff like that, and hopefully again overall increase and improve the performance of the game and the server. So again, I'm hoping that this will be the case. Day 10 patch will be on November the 30th, which is a quality of life update. Again, we'll be there to mitigate any issues that we've got in place, any further issues that they can identify the fix for, they'll put them in place as well. And again, just try and make the game a lot better. Performance issues, hopefully they'll be mitigated as well. Hit detection, there are a lot of issues with hit detection. I'm hoping that that will also be there a little bit better as well, if not fixed completely. And again, the day 25 patch on the 7th of December is a content patch, so hopefully we'll get some new content on December the 7th, which will be really, really cool. It is slightly just after the Warzone update, so I'm hoping that maybe it'll pull some people over. I'll have to wait and see for that, but yeah. Again, they're the 3 main patches that are coming in the next month or so. So again, that's something to look forward to as well. Hopefully, we get some good updates to patch a lot of these performance issues and hit detection issues that we're seeing at the moment. And then Tom also goes into detail and says that there's a lot of people that are basically saying that the day 1 patch is going to fix a lot of the issues that we're seeing at the moment. Hopefully it does. However, that's likely to come on the day 10 patch, where again we get the quality of life update. So I'm hoping that a lot of these issues will be fixed by then. But anyway, going into the second tweet by Tom. Also, yes, the day 10 and the day 25 names make no sense relative to the data, but that's what they're called. The day 25 patch includes additional pushes from launch and not actual in-game content. Okay, so things that weren't quite ready for launch, that should have been in the game, but again, they didn't make it because they weren't finished or they were causing issues. So again, they'll be pushed back and they'll be added in on December the 7th. So again, not new content, just content that should have been in the game at launch. So again, hopefully it's pretty good. Hopefully it gives us something new to grind and play for. So again, we'll have to wait and see about that as well. To be clear, the day 25 patch is not stuff like weapons, maps, etc. Example was player stats. It looks like no new in-game content is coming for the game for several months, according to their season plan statement announcement. Again, it may be something like leaderboards, again, player stats and stuff like that, where you show KD, amount of kills with a certain weapon and stuff like that. I don't know. Again, it's something else to look at, I suppose, something else to look at in-game, and hopefully things like leaderboards and also scoreboards, proper scoreboards from previous games are going to be added to this game as well, because at the moment there's no proper scoreboard and I've got no clue how many kills I've got and stuff like that. It's just really complicated, and yeah, hopefully that sort of stuff is coming to the game as well. Let me know what you think down below of all this information, guys. By the way, this isn't everything, but let me know what you think as well. And of course, going on to the next tweet by Tom, and of course this goes into detail around, again, the extra details for these different patches. So DICE has a very unique way of doing things, but here's a further rundown on dates. The day 1 patch deadline was before early access launch, end of October. The day 10 patch deadline is November the 23rd, and the day 25 deadline is December the 1st. Day 1 patch will have fixes, but essentially if the community has found X problems during early access and it wasn't picked up before the end of October internally, it will be addressed in the day 10 patch, November the 30th, for those confused. So again, anything that may have been found during this early access period that wasn't picked up by the teams in internal testing and the playtesters will then be fixed by hopefully the day 10 patch. So if anything has been delayed and the issue is still there after the day 1 patch, the day 10 patch will hopefully resolve those issues as well. So again, fairly simple in that regard. I'm hoping that day 10 really will be the one that resolves a lot of the problems and make the game more playable and not as laggy. The games won't crash, the server performance won't be as bad, hit detection, hit reg hopefully will be sorted as well. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Again, that's everything for today's video, guys. Only a very, very high level breakdown of everything that we're looking into. Again, the things that have been removed from the game, looking into the things that may be the cause of rubber banding and server issues, which will be the proximity mines and maybe even the drones and things to use for scanning and stuff, has been removed from the game until they find a fix for it. So hopefully they'll get some details on that very soon. And again, obviously the updates and information on the different patches coming out post launch of the game as well. So guys, let me know anything down below. If you have enjoyed the video, drop a like, and it has been informative. I'd appreciate if you guys could subscribe to the channel as well. Again, keep up to date with everything that's going on. And of course, yeah, if you want to be notified when a video just go live to get the latest scoop, make sure you ring that notification bell. But guys, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you all in the next one.